Hello, I hope you can hear me. So I'm guessing if you've watched this, you've actually read through the the full story that I typed up regarding what exactly happened during this accident. So I'll just make clear a few things just to get started with this video. Um, all the indicators that all these lines that are marked green indicate my route, the route that I was going. The red indicates the person I got in an accident with, and the blue indicates the SUV that was parked to my right side. You can imagine this year's Shaftesbury Road here now. During 5:30, 5 o'clock Sydney traffic, it gets really busy. So you can imagine this road here. There's a ton of cars going, especially when these lights here are green. But when the accident actually happened, this light here was red, like it looks like now, and yeah. So yeah, these lights turned red, and yeah, cars were just starting to pile up one behind another, behind another, behind another, and it reached a point where now it cleared way for me to actually squeeze in through this spot and go ahead where this SUV had now stopped here. And yeah, the road was clear for me. So you can imagine, when I said that, as I was slowly pulling into the road, turning right, I was looking to my left side for these oncoming cars that are coming here. So yeah, sorry, pardon me. I just got a bit of a cold. Next picture here now, number two. Here's just the same street, just from a different angle this time. Selborne Street. This here is Shaftesbury. This here is my car. I was parked here, and I was turning right into Shaftesbury Street. The car I got into an accident with was coming down this road. So I came out of this road here, as a green line indicates, and so I haven't marked where the SUV stopped, but you can imagine it stopped roughly in this region here. Um, so you can imagine seeing that SUV stop and give me way. It gave me a clear path really to pull out of the road, turn right, and head that direction. It was actually nice of him to stop here because it allowed for cars that wanted to come from this Shaftesbury Road, oncoming traffic going this direction, that wanted to come and turn right, heading into Selborne Street. So really, the SUV did the right thing. The car to my left was um, roughly at this spot here as well. So yeah, the SUV did do the right thing. And so yeah, I'm pulling out of the road. I'm looking to my left, hoping to be able to. Sorry, the screen just went blue. I don't know why. So I pulled out I pulled out of the road, looking to my left, looking this direction for oncoming traffic as I turn right. Now the next picture here, so I'll just skip past that one there. Yeah, so it's just a sort of an indication. Maybe I should go this way. Yeah, I'll go for this picture here. So picture number 4. So I got into the accident at this spot here. How I imagine the accident would have happened with the SUV, which is here indicated blue, having stopped here. How I believe it would have happened is that as I was pulling out to turn right this way, and mind you, I'm looking to my left, as you saw in the previous pictures. This road here, it gets pretty busy, and as you're pulling out and there's cars here, it can be hard to actually see the left turn. So as I'm pulling out looking to my left, I slowly start going out, and then bam, the accident happens right around here. So how I deduce this would have happened, knowing that the SUV was parked here, is that the car I got into an accident with would have actually tried to overtake the SUV And if you see these dashed lines here, these dashed lines actually is a road. It comes to a divide where it becomes a two-lane road. But for the time being over here, this road is actually a one-lane road. Um, as you can see over here, again here, this is just a picture of where the accident happened. It was roughly here. The green indicates my car. I was pulling out, and bam, I hit the car who was around this spot, and I hit him around here. This now, mind you, the squares are not exactly orientated correctly. It was just really hard to orientate them correctly using the just the standard Mac editing tool. But as you can see, this is a single lane road, but it is wide enough to somehow fit two cars. Um, and as you can see here again, it's a single lane road, but it is wide enough to fit two cars. As you can see, this divide on the road. The road itself doesn't get wider; it's just the same. But here it allows for cars to go on to have two lanes within one of these roads here. So the guy I got in an accident with, I believe, as the SUV has stopped there, I was turning right. He would have been trying to make this traffic light here. As you know, when we did get in the accident, he mentioned to me that he was actually going to the Optus store. I believe that there is Westfield Burwood. I can't quite read it clearly, but that should be Westfield Burwood. So, um, he would have seen the SUV has parked here. Like I said, there's a little, he was sort of more on this little, a bit more on the left side, but still quite central. And for him, he would have seen the clear way for him to go to the right. And actually, as he went to the right and I was pulling out, looking to the left, the accident then happened around here. So, SUV has stopped here. He's trying to overtake the SUV, which then I imagine he would have actually gone outside of the lane. I imagine he'd have actually gone outside of the lane here, and then when he went outside of the lane, that's when I hit him on that spot. Um, yeah, so you've already seen that one there. Again, he's trying to make this right turn here, and this is where the accident happened. Um, I've shown this one here. Again, it's pretty much just like I said. The SUV had stopped here. He thought he'd go around, and then as I'm looking left, turned right, and then I just scraped the front of his car there. And here again is just another angle. Just this one now is just looking down from Selborne Street. As I'm turning right here, looking left. Mind you, I was halfway down the road as I'm looking left for oncoming traffic coming this way. Knowing the SUV has blocked the road here, so it's a pretty safe. You can imagine it's a pretty safe situation. You should always look straight, I know, but it's a pretty safe situation. I figured to look to the left. I think it warranted looking to the left because I had my nose was already inside the road. I was already pulling forwards, but I suppose he would not have seen me coming. So it might even be more accurate to indicate the SUV was a bit more forwards than that, probably about here for him not to have seen me. But yeah, I'm pretty sure, in this situation, he was on the wrong. Now, like, logic would say when making a right turn, you'd always stop here and then you would wait here as cars are coming past. If this light turns red and cars start, going bumper to bumper until it reaches this point here, if you're dealing with what I consider incompetent drivers, they will block this road and they'll block entrances so no one can exit or enter. But if you're dealing with a driver that has some sort of foresight, um, I like to think that they would stop here and it would give you a clear path to now pull out and then as you're pulling out again, you'd reach a point where you start looking to your left as you're pulling out, just so you can make sure you don't actually, like, here's a red car, make sure you're not just stopping here and then just go straight out. You actually have to look to your left, as there's a lot of cars here, imagine. So it blocked the road and they blocked the side, so yeah, you have to look left as you're pulling out. And it was at that point, as I'm looking left, that this guy here would have made the overtake, and then I would have hit him. So yeah, that's I'll just stop the video here. um, let me know if you have any questions. Just answer back on the forums. Let me know your opinions. um, he's saying it's $6,000 to fix his car. His car, it's a 2007 it's a 2007 car. I won't give too many details on exactly who was involved, but you can imagine 2007 car. It's over a decade old. $6,000. It's you're going up to the about 80% of his car's value just to fix a door. So yeah, I'd love your feedback and just some opinions on exactly who was on the wrong here. Thanks.